What's up everybody, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm going to be showing you a quick tutorial on how to make white chocolate ganache. Two simple ingredients and it's too easy to make. It's really just all about your technique to get the right consistency. The recipe I have been going with is 1 cup of white chocolate to 1/3 cup heavy cream. I have my white chocolate right here and then I have 1/3 cup of heavy cream. I'm going to be using the squeeze bottle. This is all personal preference. You could pour it on, you could spoon it on. You could also use a pastry bag. It's gonna come out fairly quickly and it's gonna be all a personal preference on how you feel you can control it. My personal preference is to use this squeeze bottle. I have tried several ways and I feel that this works best for me. First thing you wanna do is just heat up your chocolate on a low setting. You set your microwave to 50% power and you're gonna start microwaving this on 30-second intervals. After 30 seconds, you want to agitate these around. It's gonna look like it hasn't done anything, but you just wanna stir it around, get things agitated so that chocolate at the bottom doesn't get burnt. And I like to heat this and melt it thoroughly before I add my heavy cream. I've seen people just pour the heavy cream directly in here and then heat it that way. You don't get a clean drip. It will have clumps in it because the chocolate hasn't had a chance to fully melt. So I melt this first and then I add the white chocolate. So let's go ahead and melt this and I'll show you what it looks like in just a minute when it's fully melted. So here on my microwave I have this power level. I'm going to put my chocolate in 30 seconds and I'm going to change my power level to 50%. Get that started. It doesn't look like it's done much of anything, but you still want to go ahead and just move things around, get those chips agitated and get things to move from the bottom to the top and so forth. I'm going to put this back in for 30 more seconds. Things are starting to melt a little bit, but it still needs more time. And you don't want to rush the process. You don't want to put this in there for a minute. It's going to get burnt. You have to go slow with it and just take time and go 30 seconds, if not less, at a time. Also gonna need some type of funnel to get the ganache poured into here without making a mess. And see how long it takes for this chocolate to fully get melted? That's why you don't want to add the cream right away, because chocolate chips are not going to be able to melt completely. So it's starting to melt and I'm just going to give it a good stir and let some of the heat that's already in there continue to melt. Alright, so I know that this still needs some more time. I'm still seeing quite a bit of chunks. So at this point, I'm going to start reducing the time. I'm going to probably do about 20-second intervals now. I don't want it to get burnt and it's already starting to get heated through and it's almost completely melted. It's just not there yet. Alright, it's out of the microwave. Did 20 seconds that last round and it's starting to look good. It's pretty thinned out. I'm not seeing any chunks. So at this point, I'm going to go ahead and heat up this heavy cream just a little bit because I don't want to add something cold to this warm. It's just going to not do right. It's going to like seize up and get hard. So I'm going to heat this just a little bit, not much, just so that it can combine properly. So I've got my heavy cream heated up just slightly. I think it's at a good temperature, so I'm going to go ahead and add it into the white chocolate. I'm going to bring you in and show you how it comes together. You just keep on mixing until everything starts to come together and get combined. Takes a few seconds. Can you see that? So the ganache is looking good. So the ganache has come together great. It's looking good. And so at this point, if you wanted to add any color, this is when you would add it. Then also, before adding this, you want your cake to be frozen or as cold as possible because that is going to help slow down the drip. So depending on if you want long drips or if you want short drips or if you want a combination of both, you don't want this to be so hot because the moment you put this on the cake, it's just going to run down. Right now, it's just too runny. So this needs to sit for a few minutes and kind of just harden up a little bit, but not so much that you can't work with it. At this point, you could add your color. Today, I'm gonna be using it for white drip. And so that is it. It's too easy. The recipe is too easy. It is just 1 cup of white chocolate to 1/3 cup of heavy whipping cream. Heat the white chocolate first on a low temperature. Reduce your microwave to 50% and do it low and slow. You cannot rush it or the chocolate is gonna burn and it's gonna be no good. You have to toss it out and start over. Low and slow is the way to go. So that is it for today's video, you guys. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, please like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video. Comment down and let me know below if you try this recipe and it works out for you. We'd love to know how it goes when you try your next drip cake. See you next time. Bye.